So guys, it is finally here. The era of Ellis Shaw has finally come to an end. Stewart Donald has just addressed the media for the first time at the Stadium Light with an associate of his, and he's been named the official owner of Sunderland Football Club, and I'm absolutely buzzing. Now, there were a few things that were mentioned, obviously we're looking out for who's going to be the next manager, transfer budget, etc. They didn't let on too much. Well, I'm just kind of trying to assess Stewart Donald's character and stuff like that. And to be honest, I did quite like the look of him. Although I'm still trying to figure him out, still very 50-50. He did look like a kid in a candy store. He was almost like trying not to giggle the entire way through the conference. If you looked at him with a slight smirk, like you could tell how excited he was to get his teeth sunk into this club and try and sort the shit out that is in it at the minute. Which, I understand he's giddy. He hasn't had a job as big as this before, and I quite like that. It was a rawness of, I'm really excited to do something here. He has said in the press conference, he was saying that he wants to reconnect with the fans more. He said, particularly in the opening few weeks, he will be around to answer questions from fans. He said there's going to be some changes or some decisions he's going to make that fans are probably going to question, and he will be there to give them answers as to why he's going to make these certain decisions. He didn't give away too much in terms of transfer budgets, but what he did say was, in comparison to other League One clubs, even the ones in particular from last season who have been promoted, he said that our transfer budget is basically going to be massive in comparison. But I don't want us to get excited from listening to that and thinking we're going to have a 50 million transfer budget. I don't think that's the case. If you look at the likes of the teams that went up, they didn't have colossal transfer budgets, if you know what I mean. So I would say maybe 15, 20 million, potentially. I don't know, maybe something like that. Or is he trying to rely on players being sold to generate this kind of money? The press also asked whether it was his decision at all. Did he have any influence on the decision to sack Chris Coleman? He said he hasn't had any form of influence on any decision at Sunderland Football Club over the last few weeks. Ellis Shaw just wanted to tie up loose ends, certain business prospects within the club financially, and Chris Coleman just happened to be sort of in the way. He wanted to give Stewart Donald a clean slate. Now, on to the managers. They were asked if there's anyone in mind, what's lined up, and Stewart Donald and his associate both said that they'd be incredibly surprised if we didn't have a manager within the next 7 days. They are planning to move quite quickly. I'm hoping it's not a rushed decision, so I'm hoping that they have maybe been in contact with someone or 2 or 3 managers potentially. So they do have someone waiting in the wings to approach. I hope it's not just, they're starting from square one right now, because 7 days to get the right person isn't a very long time. So I'm hoping that they have done a bit of research, which I'm pretty sure they would. In terms of finances as well, behind the scenes, not necessarily transfer budgets, they did say that the only main issue there is obviously the outcome and income, and basically what we're paying for the players and the wages and stuff like that, the income isn't even nearly touching that. So their job now is basically to obviously get rid of the crap which is within the club in the minute in terms of players, because we're paying a hefty amount obviously for wages, Mr. Jack Rodwell, and we're not bringing in anywhere near as much as what we need to pay these players wages anyway. So it is incredibly exciting times. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. There's probably going to be some very controversial decisions, which I think is going to happen. What that will mean, I'm not too sure. They were asked about Martin Bain and staff within the club. Where do their futures lie? And he said that he didn't want to comment. Obviously, I didn't expect him to comment. I wouldn't expect him to say, yeah, I'm going to sack him. But he said that rather than immediately say no, he did say that any staff that are to leave, he would obviously want to speak to them first and want to announce it to the media, which is fair enough. But I think they probably will get rid of Bain. I think he will. We'll have to see. I'm not too sure. And I've got a small feeling that Coleman will come back. I don't know why. I just do. I hope he does, to be honest with you. I hope he does. Coleman stuck around for the charity bike ride not long ago. He's been sticking around the area, sticking around the club a little bit. Not obviously directly to the club, but I've got a feeling that fans may have got in Donald's head. I don't know. This is probably just me, because I'm one of the fans that didn't necessarily want Coleman to leave. Although if we do go to someone completely different, I obviously wouldn't mind either. But I do have a small feeling that Coleman might be reappointed. I'm probably way off with that, but I'm probably just losing it a bit because I'm getting quite excited right now, as you can tell. This video has been, I don't think, really edited at all. I haven't cut anything. I just can't stop talking. Yeah, so it's exciting times, guys. It's basically just an update as to what's going on. So we'll be expecting the manager in the next 7 days, which I'm really excited about. I honestly couldn't tell you who. There's been quite a few links with us. Obviously, there was Chris Wilder for a hell of a long time. But rumours have it that he might be signing a new contract with Sheffield United. So that probably isn't going to happen. Jack Ross has been linked with us quite heavily in the last couple of days especially. There's still the odd rumour with, you know, Alex Ray and Kevin Phillips and stuff like that. I can't see that happening. I wouldn't mind it if Ray and Phillips come in, maybe as a managerial partnership. I wouldn't mind that. But that isn't what this video is about, guys. It's not a rumour video. I'm just sort of updating you guys on what's going on, how I feel about it, and I'm feeling quite positive going forward. That's probably just because it literally happened like 10 minutes ago, this interview from the media. So yeah, I'm really excited, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I shall see you soon.